Hello, my lovely internet users. It is I am back again. Did you miss me? I don't think you did. Anyway, vulnerability hangover. What is it, and why does it apply to you? Well, that, my friend, good question. Vulnerability hangover is what's known as that soul-eating feeling you get that happens just after the moment you decide you want to finally get real with who you are and where you stand in this world. What do you want? What are you willing to do to get what you want? What are your goals? What are your ambitions? What is it that motivates me to live another day every day? I have these sort of discoveries a little too often. My most recent vulnerability hangover would probably be today, starting last night, starting a few days ago. It's been here for a while. Many people would like to argue that showing vulnerability as a human is perceived as weak. It is something that should be shamed, something that you shouldn't show. You shouldn't be vulnerable. You shouldn't show emotion. You shouldn't let your guard down. But that's not always the case. What I'd like to see vulnerability as is that moment of insane, crazy courage that you thought you weren't going to be able to let out and show. And when you think about it, aren't the most vulnerable times in your life the most meaningful? Aren't those the moments that give you the most meaning into life? Aren't those the most inspiring and most heart-wrenching? The times where you can think, damn, I did this. I'm here. I let my guard down, and I probably look like a fucking idiot, but I did it. And it's not something to be ashamed of, it's something to be proud of. And vulnerability shows itself in many ways, whether it be to a relationship, to a new friendship, even your work as an artist. There's a lot of fear that comes with showing your authentic, true self and being real to who you are in front of one person, in front of many people. And it's scary. I get that. Believe me, I get it. Times when that does happen, now I can admit that I hesitate with showing my true authentic self. And I just wanted to let you know that if you're doing this, I recently read an article by Daily Shine, but I'll leave the link down below in the description so you can check it out. In that article, it gives 3 different ways, 3 different steps on to stop yourself from hesitating, from showing the world what you've got. And it states that 1 lies in changing the way that you talk to yourself. I know, it's obvious, yeah, and you hear that all the time, and it's like, yes, I need to tell myself I'm pretty. I need to tell myself that I can do it. Positivity, I get it. But it really does help. And a lot of the things that stop you from living up to what I would say is your highest potential, and the things that you know you are way more capable of achieving. And you start by helping out that anxiety that tries so desperately to stop you from doing just that. And one way that the article talks about is changing your phrase from "this will happen" to "this could happen," and accepting the fact that it could happen. For example, if you're anxious about failing a test, your anxiety would be the one to rise up and say, oh my god, but I'm gonna fail the test, I'm going to fail the test, I'm going to fail the test, oh my god. It's saying to change that. Instead of saying, I will fail the test, change it to, I could fail the test. I accept the fact that I could fail the test. And apply that to every little worry that you have. I've done this, and it has a great effect. The second thing that it encourages is to keep the reminder of why. Remind yourself why you do the things you do every day, why the things that inspire you, why you're holding on to that dream you have, why you have those goals. Is it because you want to prove something to yourself? Is it because you want to prove something to the world? Just keeping that word in the back of your head. Why am I doing this? Why do I want this? And what am I going to do to get it? Is a great way to keep you motivated. And in the article, the author, Andrea Park, I believe it is Andrea Park, as I check right now. Andrea Park. I hope I pronounced that right. Andrea Park quotes one of her favorite authors, Marianne Williamson. The quote basically states that we as people do not fear being average and being normal. That isn't what we're scared of. What we do fear is actually being powerful, actually living up or beyond the things that they know that they can achieve and the things that they know they can do. Which, if I'm being honest, applies to me too. I am guilty of this. Sorry for the quality change, my camera died, but whatever. I have to switch to my iPhone now. And you'd ask yourself, who am I to be spontaneous? Who am I to show my work? What does my work have to offer and why is it so great? When really, why would it not be so great? Who are you not to be that spontaneous, amazing person out there in the world, showing their craft, showing them who you are? And I think one of the biggest things that saddened me about the world and about myself sometimes is the fact that so many people, myself included, again, I'm guilty of this, resist so much. When in reality, all these great people out there who have done such great things, who inspire you, who inspire your kid, and have done these amazing things, didn't get that way by holding back what they knew they were capable of accomplishing. And finally, the third thing she mentions, is the growth that will come from it. Yeah, again, growth, oh my god, we're growing from everything. I get it, but taking that step into vulnerability is one closer step into becoming who you want to be, who you know you're destined to be. Take that leap, and remember, we're all here to shine. And that's all I have to share for today. Once again, I highly recommend you check out the link in the description below. Subscribe to their daily text to shine, and sign up to receive their daily motivational text messages. Like I do. They're very helpful and they get me through the day sometimes. And sometimes it's very, very accurate towards what I'm going through. So good luck to you. Rock on. Show the world that you can shine. See you later.